My dad was driving me to the office. He drives me, whenever anyone who can ever drive me often will drive me because they want to help me out. So I didn't have to take the bus. And he said, looking at the news, it's always so negative. And I'll talk to clients about this in the news cycle. Like if a plane lands, no one's clapping. If a plane crashes, there's tons of media there. You're going to get the attention. Media skews negative. And I think as a society right now, it's such a crazy time. And there's a lot, you look at Hong Kong, you look at all these different things that are happening in the world, craziness with Trump and Ukraine, like all these things that are happening. It's hard to not kind of sometimes get negative and cynical if you look at, elections around the world and things that are happening. But I think there's so many golden nuggets of stories all over that you're like, oh, like if that person can do this, like if my friend Erin can get on a bus and bus 3 hours a day to her job, if I'm busing for 45 minutes, I don't need to complain. Like there's so much resilience in society and so many good news stories, they just don't get told. So you're providing a platform for them, but like everyone being more authentic and honest and open what they're talking about. It's like, I'm having a hard day. Like it's okay to not be okay and to talk about some of these things. And then I think it makes everyone less cynical and negative.
Right. I love that. I totally agree.
Yeah.
The elevators of my apartment.
Yes.
I don't know if you saw it, but the screen, I don't even look at the headlines on that screen anymore. It makes me so anxious. I'm just like, and it's hard to look away because you have FOMO. You're like, don't you think I should know this? Like, isn't knowing better than not knowing? But
I'm lucky because I can't read them. I'm lucky.
See? Kathleen, this is what I mean. It just, again, it slipped my mind. I'm like, it didn't occur to me that maybe you didn't.
But I don't tell people that. Like,
headlines.
Telus Garden is a terrible building for me. So I
used to live there.
So I had a client meeting there and I got there late and I texted the client and I got out on the wrong floor. And it's hard to it's a crazy building.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you go to elevator A, but no one announces it. So it just lights up and I can't read any of the letters. And I'm just like, oh God. Mm-hmm. So there's just like always a little thing, but they're also kind of funny because that's technology that's designed to make it better, but it's not helping everyone. And there's probably other people out there who have that.
Right.
But it's good for me because I don't always see the negative news in elevators. So I'm happy. I'll take it.
I was going to say, though, sometimes it's good to just turn off. You just have to learn to just be like, I'm going to choose to not think about this right now. It's not conducive to my mental health.
Yeah.
So,
like pause inbox. I pause inbox all the time.
Yes. That's a skill. Yeah. That's something that you have to work on. But oh my gosh, like when you have it locked down, it is so useful.
So good. Mm-hmm. I struggle turning off. You know that.
You know what? That's something I relate to.
Yeah.
As well. How do you improve?
I know, because you need to refresh. I was at an event today in the morning and someone was like, oh, you actually look kind of refreshed today, because people have to be like, you look tired. I'm like, oh, I'm tired.
Oh my gosh, what kind of a compliment was that?
But it's like, oh, you're working hard, you look tired. And it was funny. I'm like, well, I am feeling refreshed because I was just in Peru for 14 days and I turned my cell phone off for 5 of those days because I was trekking, so I had no service anyway and the cell phone just stayed off.
Right, and the world didn't end.
The world didn't end. Everything happened.
Right.
Everyone's replaceable in business. My team killed it.
That's great. That's when what's it called? Sufficiency? That's the term.
Yeah. I've never heard the term.
Is it sufficiency? It's basically the point at which your business can function and continue to profit without you.
And it happened for 2 weeks. I wasn't there.
And I would argue that's probably where you guys are now as a business.
Finally.
Right? And how many years has it taken?
4.5.
I think that's in an agent, and it's an
different
agency
model,
too. Different model. So that's huge.